I took a loan of over 500,000 thinking I was supporting my boyfriend in his business. But unknown to me, he used that money to buy an engagement ring for his main chick. Now, I've been dating this guy for 4 years, and me, I'm into catering. I'm a food vendor. There are some days I will have, clients like for like 2 or 3 months straight. I am busy cooking, and there are some days I don't have. The kind of business that I do, the contract comes and it goes. And my boyfriend, on the other hand, is into fashion. He's still building his brand, although he has not stand on his feet. In fact, we are both still building our brand, and our relationship has been cool. So on Valentine's Day of 2024, there was this engagement ring I saw on Instagram, and I really really loved it. And because I've been in a relationship with this guy for a while, I want to understand where we are heading to. So after I went to his place that day, I think we just did Netflix and chill. Excuse me, we did Netflix and chill. We were just having a good time. So I just chip it to him and I showed him the engagement ring. I was like, babe, what do you think about this engagement ring? Because I want to know where I stand now. He was like, oh, it's cool, it's beautiful. I didn't tell him that this is what I want, but I was just using style. The way we ladies do. I was just, chipping it to him. And he said the engagement ring is beautiful. We went through the profile of those people that sell rings and checked a couple of rings and the amounts and everything. Our relationship still continued. The festive season of the year 2024, he took me to his family house and I saw his mom, I saw his dad. I was cool with everybody. I think I stayed there for like 2 days, but there was something I noticed while I was there. There's one other girl that came to their house. She happens to be their cousin. According to them, she's their distant cousin. And everybody seemed to like the girl. My boyfriend's mom, my boyfriend's dad, his sister, his brother was so cool with the girl. Like she was so free with everybody. But there was something I noticed. If she's talking to my boyfriend, she's all touchy touchy. Like she can be laughing and she'll just touch him like this. Maybe they are sitting in the couch now, and let's say my boyfriend is sitting like this, yeah. She'll come and sit beside him and put her head on the pillow. So me, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it because that's the first time I'm in his house, and I don't want to leave like a weird impression. Although I was feeling kind of jealous, because I'm like, this is your distant cousin that's been all touchy touchy. I know one thing about instincts as women. Our instinct is always right, but I just decided to keep it cool because, like I said, I don't want to make a scene. This is the first time I'm seeing my boyfriend's people. So after all said and done, on our way back from his place, I brought it to his attention. I said, "That this is your distant cousin. I noticed she's all touchy touchy and everything. Like, what is going on?" He was like, "Nothing. She's just a cousin. And what is there like that? I should not overthink it. That it's like you just find a way to be dismissive." And I wanted peace to reign, right? And then it's like now our relationship continued to like this year 2026, everything was fine, everything was okay, but inside my mind I still wanted to know where I stand with this guy. Although when he's talking, he seemed like someone that had me in his future plan. Like for example, if he's talking, he will use the word we. Like if he's making futuristic plan, he will use the word we. So he kind of like gave me assurance that okay, this guy, he look as if he puts me in his futuristic plan, right? Now 2026, this year, one evening my boyfriend came to me and told me that there was something he wanted us to talk about. Like we went to a place rather, we sat down because I still live in my parents' house. I run my business from my parents' house. So he was looking sad, he was looking as if he was disturbed. Then I asked him, like, well, like, what's going on? Like, tell me what's happening. Then he told me that his business is going through financial issues, that he's still trying to stand. That there's a particular contract, this, that, but he will have to invest money into it before he can stand, and he wants me to borrow him money. Honestly, I don't have much, but I asked him, how much is the money you want me to borrow you? And he said, if I can just borrow him between 900 to 1 million naira. I said, where do you want to see that money from? This is 2026. I know that my business, I'm still standing. I'm still building my brand. I don't have that kind of money. I'm not going to lie, I don't have that much. Then he told me that I should ask my mom now. Mind you, my mom works with all these Lapo kind of people. Not Lapo, but she works with those microfinance bank that they give loan. Then he told me that I should ask my mom on his behalf now, that my mom doesn't necessarily have to know that he is the one that wants the loan. I should just lie to my mom that, it is me, and so somehow he found a way to convince me that I should tell my mom to give me that loan. And I said, okay, I'm going to try my best. So I got home that evening. I told my mom, I lied to my mom that I want to invest it into my business. I want to run ads and shoot a couple of content, and I want to buy some materials for my business. And because I run my business from my house, my mom did not send any reason to doubt me. So under a day plus, I'll be 2 days, because my mom worked with these people. Getting the loan wasn't difficult. My mom gave me the money, and maybe she sent the money to my account and transferred it to my boyfriend. There was nothing my boyfriend did not tell me. Oh, yes, he started reassuring me, thank you, God bless you, you are the love of my life, you are the this, you are the that. I was so happy when he was telling me this, because I helped my boyfriend, right? At that point, I felt like there was this kind of excitement I felt, because I feel okay, this is the guy I love, and I helped him, stuff like that. So after I gave him the loan, our relationship was going fine, no wahala. Now tell me why a couple of months after, I was scrolling through TikTok. TikTok brought something to my FYP. People you may know. TikTok does that, people you may know. And I saw that my boyfriend's distant cousin that I saw 2 years ago, first 6 of 2 years ago, I saw her flaunting an engagement ring. I wanted to scroll past, but something was like, check it. Since it's giving people you may know, that means this girl is someone knows someone that I know. So as I check it, I saw the engagement ring, and I saw it's the replica of the engagement ring picture that I showed my boyfriend a couple of years back. That one that I actually wanted him to buy for me, but I didn't see it. It was the exact. I was looking at it, I'm like, this girl, there's something said I should scroll down her page. I should scroll more. When I scroll, I saw my girlfriend. I saw the girl rather, where she posted a video of somebody engaging her. Although she was making a video of she made a video of the ring, the person putting the ring in her finger, but she not showed the video of the person's face. And I kid you know, when I saw the hand of the person that was putting the ring in her hand, it was my boyfriend's hand. My boyfriend that I've been together in a relationship. At first when I saw it, I didn't want to believe, but I just wanted to clarify my speculations, right? It was my boyfriend's hand, because this is the guy I've been dating for years. If I see his hand, I will know, right? So I screenshotted it because I didn't want to believe. I thought maybe I was just giving a whole lot of benefit of that, right? I screenshotted it and I sent it to my boyfriend. When I sent it to him, he saw that he showed on WhatsApp that he had seen the message, but he did not reply. So it took him like 3 hours before he replied. And I asked him, Oga, what is this? Is this not your hand? Is this not the girl that you say is a distant cousin? Like, I was not asking him for explanations. What is this? What is going on? That was when my boyfriend said, I should not take it the way, you know, it's not I don't even know. It was like, it's not what I think, that, you know, you just had to engage the girl because the girl has been a family friend for a long time. In fact, they all grew up when they were little. So her parents and his parents wanted to marry the girl, so he had no other choice than to do it. Not that he loves the girl, doesn't love her, but he just wants to do it because his parents say he should do this, so I shouldn't be angry. Then I asked him, okay, when you know that you want to marry this girl from the onset, why did you go into a relationship with me for 4 years? Why waste my time? Because I wanted him to give me answers. Why use the word we when you were making step? Why make it look as if you had me in your future when you know you don't have me in your future? Like, I was just asking him things so that he would give me a reply, but he was not saying anything. It was like, you know, this, that, he's going to make it up to me, this, that. That was when I said, wait first, how much did you buy this ring? Then he told me the exact amount that I borrowed him. So apparently my boyfriend came to me, lied to me that his business is going through financial issues because he needed that money to buy a ring for the other girl. So that money that I borrowed him was not for his business. He used it to buy a ring for another girl. So I'm not, as I said, why did you do this to me? You came to me, lied to me, made me take loan from my mom, thinking it was for your business. So you needed that money to buy a ring for your main chick. So I've been the side chick all along. Make it make sense to me. So as in, at that moment, I felt disappointed, I felt heartbroken, I felt sad, a whole lot of like, this is someone that I've been dating for years, this is someone that I thought that we were going to get married, but at the end of the day, it just disappointed me. To this moment, this guy, I've been saying a whole lot of rubbish, and I still don't understand. Their wedding is fixed for October this year, and he has been begging me that I should forgive him, this, that. Now, at this point, guys, I am heartbroken. I am confused. I feel used. I feel those years of my life is wasted. How can I collect this money from this guy? Because I've been asking for the money. He said I should give him patience, that since he's planning his wedding, that after his wedding, he's going to give me back the money. My mom, on the other hand, doesn't know that that money that I collected is not my business that I invested into, that I gave it to this guy. Apart from the fact that I'm feeling heartbroken, apart from the fact that I feel used, I don't just know what to do. 4 years of relationship wasted. And I'm here blaming myself, like, why did I see this? Why didn't I walk away 2024 when I saw how touchy this girl, that's the distant cousin that is now his fiancé, when I saw how she was, I should have walked away, but I was blinded. Guys, how do I move on? How do I move on from this? Like, girls that have been in this situation before, how can I move past this? Because I've not been myself, I'm not gonna lie. This is not my story, but what do you think? This is a perfect example of men will stay in white. So apparently the guy deceived her, collected money from her. I used the money to buy engagement ring for another person. It's so sad. Maybe you can find a way to move on to your life and make sure you collect that money. If you have evidences of how you sent the money to him, make sure you collect it. Don't let him manipulate you to leave the money for him, because that's the next thing he's going to tell you. Okay? And find a way to get yourself together. If you guys have anything better to tell in the comment section, please let her know. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.